So we are rolling
Like
now.
that. I think it's great because on the drive home, we can just go through the quotes from the year and think back. Like,
Describe what you're
this
doing.
did happen. Like, oh, yeah,
Okay.
I remember that. That was funny.
All right.
Actually good, yeah.
You're it's recording now. All
Yeah,
right.
beautiful faces.
Awesome. So now you
Right on
turn
the
the.
camera.
You want to spin a motor, open loop, with our board TM.
Come on, just keep the talking. Show us.
So you need to have version 3.0.25 of the TMCL IDE. You can get this on the website. 3.0.25. You can download the no install folder and unzip it. And then you can just run the IDE from inside the folder. Very simple. Now, once you have the German Weasel Landensbrücke wired up,
Yeah.
you can simply plug it into the board, which will enable the chips. So now the chips are enabled.
This should be the state initially 0.03.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Around that.
Okay. So now, once you're in the IDE, it should detect the Landensbrücke
Okay, now
right here.
difficult to,
Right? It'll detect it. Here you double click on, okay, I went ahead. You double click on this here, this red bar, and then it'll let you assign a board to it. So you do not assign anything to motion controller board, but you assign something to driver board. You do TMC 6200 eval. Now, that'll open up a dialog. You double click on the register browser. So I'm just going to close this because it's cheating. But anyways, you double click on the register browser, and then it's going to give you all these groups. And in general configuration, you can select GStat, which has the fault registers. Now there should be a fault light, charge pump. So now that thing. So now I'm going to hit clear bit 3, and then it goes away. So I hit clear bit 3 right here.
Yeah.
I did that. Now, once you do that, you can plug in the RTMI, which is this thing. Now, you see here SPI. Sometimes it recognizes the stage 2 chip on its own. Sometimes you have to give it a little bit of help. So I double clicked on it. Now I hit connect. And now it's found the stage 2 chip. So now once this is showing with all of these, you can go to this magic wand, which is the wizards. Now you see the almighty weasel.
Yeah. To show this to all the people.
Yes. And now, in order to turn the PWM on, you should be able to just put 4 pole pairs in here, press enter to accept, make sure PWM frequency is at 25 kilohertz, BBM low side, BBM high side should be 25 and 25 by default. And now, you can just hit set defaults, and now nothing should blow up, but that'll start PWM. So I'll hit set defaults. Now there's more amperage, which is normal. So now there's 0.12 amps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, yeah. Yeah. And now I go into open loop, so I go to the next step in the wizard.
Okay.
Open loop, right here. So now this here is called the slider of doom because you have to be careful. If you slide it all the way up, it will burn something, so do not do that. But you can simply do set defaults when you get to this step, and it'll configure all these registers to use open loop, UDEXT. That means just apply an external voltage till it spins. Then here there's a few velocity targets and 3-phase BLDC. Make sure that's your motor. And now, if you sneak this up a little bit, it'll spin.
Okay, good.
Small.
So it was stage 3.
Yeah, it was stage
It's
3.
spinning.
Okay. So any goodbye statements?
Any final remarks? Don't probe a board for shorts.
It was a joke actually. Okay, keep on.
Don't use continuity testing with a multimeter on a board that's on because it makes you waste a lot of time. That's the conclusion. Juan is nodding.
So
I agree with this message.
okay, so I'm going to